It's a little box and one. Stanford's mainly playing a zone, but on Minor, you got Hicks. Before it was Williams. Good little screen. Free up Minor. He finally gets his first field goal.
Took him 11.5 minutes. Minor has 3 points.
Of course, the freshman, All-State at Michigan. He was a big-time scorer in high school. Only 33% from the field thus far his freshman year.
Minor appears to have found the range. He has 5 with 7. California clears it. Rodney Chapman wants to run ahead to Minor. He wants the baseline. Now pulls up, lets it fly, and scores. Minor was 0 for 7, and now in his last 3 trips down, he's 3 for 3. Percent. His first one today. He is 3rd in the Pac-10 from 3-point range.
And that's a real key for Stanford. I thought coming in he had to get hot. And speaking of hot again, right from the same spot, Minor's got another one. So that's the thing about Harold Minor. I mean, he may go 0 for 7, but he's liable to go 7 for 7 the next trip down.
Chapman 3 on 2. To Cooper. Can he do it again? 5 of 5. He misses. Chapman from 3-point range. Minor clears, reverses it off the glass, and scores. And Stanford, they led by 13 2.5 minutes ago. I don't know if they can find a cheerleading sweater big enough to fit George. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. He's going to wear out that suit, though.
Minor from 3-point
country. Well, my. He looks at his team and smiles. Minor with 15 points, Jim. 3.5 minutes ago, he had none.
Like you're saying, it took him over 11 minutes to get anything. But that one was from 3-point range, where he'll be comfortable from in a year or two at the NBA level.
2:26 to play on the first half. It has been a crazy first 20 minutes of basketball. Stanford leading at 30-23.
And, of course, Harold Minor has been a big part in the Trojan comeback. At one point, he hit 5 successive shots, and he's outscored the Cardinal in the last 8 minutes. All his lonesome, 15-12. Missed his last 2, however, from 3-point range.
Mark Boyd, shot won't go. Minor had a hand on it. Can he pick it out? He did, off the glass, and scores. The southpaw now with 17 points in the last 9 minutes. Interesting aspects of the first half, if you were with us throughout, is that Southern California, Jim, 17 of their 36 first half shots came from outside that 3-point arc. And you mentioned halfway through the first half that Southern California is content to pretty much be a perimeter team.
Yeah, they are a perimeter team. They've had success, but maybe you live and die from out there. Maybe you want to work the ball around and get it inside. Of course, there were highlights in the first half. All came from Harold Minor. It took him 11 minutes to score.
Yeah, it certainly did. Let's take a look now at those first half highlights brought to you by Aflac. It did take him 13 minutes to score, but Jim, once he got on track, there was no stopping him.
Yeah, he just gets in that rhythm, and of course he filled it up from the outside. There is one of his 3 field goals in the first half, 17 total points. Now, in the corner, the defensive pressure always comes from USC. Double teaming, little trap. Adam Keefe, known as a scorer, but he can also see the floor. Gets it out to Marcus Lally, 2 of his 5 points.
107-68 loss to open up the Pac-10 season over at Tucson. Minor answers with 3 from the corner.
Arizona's just going to pack back in that zone and really just say, come on, beat us from the outside. Look at Harold Minor, so vocal right at the top of this game. He usually doesn't say 3 words for the full 40 minutes.
Round 7-5, Arizona. Out of the backcourt and up the floor comes Cooper. 17 minutes remain in the first half. Cooper in the corner, back out on top. Minor for 3.
He's going to have to do that all afternoon.
He only needs 14 points, and he's got 6 already, and it's 8-7 USC. 14 points puts him at 2,000 for a 3-year career. Only Lou Alcindor able to do that as well.
His exercise. I'm going to buy him some aerobic
Cooper
shoes.
steals it. Driving. Lays it in.
Arizona needs a timeout. George Raveling needs a drink of water.
13-7, SC up and rolling here in the early going. First time Cooper has slammed one in. Opic for 3. Beautiful turnaround left-hand push, and it's 13-10.
Outside shooters for Arizona, very hot right now. All of them have hit a three-pointer.
Miner in the middle, turn around for 2 more. He's got a total of 8. 15-10, he needs only 14.
This game's going to be decided by the group that can step up and play some defense.
5th point, 18-14. SC leading. Miner underneath. Tried to put up the shot, was fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Remember, he needs only 6 points to reach 14, which would reach 2,000 as a major plateau for Miner.
Cannot give baseline. Womack just lets him go, and then Stokes and Rooks come over and try to stop Harold Miner, but he's too strong, jumps too well. Will go right through the top of this defense. This is against a 7-footer and 6'11", and he's still almost hit his head on the backboard. Going to get to the free throw line.
Well, they're having some problems giving that foul. They've shown us that Mills has got 2, which he has, and now they finally agree to give Stokes 1. Free throw by Miner. Did everything but fall in. Harold is an 80%er at the line. He's got 8 points so far. You could set that routine to music, couldn't you?
Will
5
probably
points
be
away.
soon.
19-14. 5 more points gives him 2,000. 9. Now it is down to 5. Glenn on the wing. Back out to Miner. Miner 5 points away from 2,000. Miner is now 3 points away from 2,000.
Excellent recognition of the defense by Harold Miner and the Trojans.
5 and 6 offensive rebounds. USC hoops. Air Miner. Take that, Michael Jordan.
Arizona looks much better since they've gone man-to-man.
Cooper guarded by Miner, guarded by Reeves. Driving, whistle, foul will be called on Reeves. That'll be his second. Miner will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1, maybe 2.
Harold Miner squaring up. When he goes through his legs, you're in trouble, getting bumped, getting grinded. Khalid Reeves actually had a lot of basketball.
But he hit him before he put his arm on the ball. Hit him the minute he made that
times.
first step.
Well, like we've talked about, Harold Miner gets hammered as soon as he comes out of the locker room.
Johnson in. Darren Johnson comes on. He's a sophomore out of Tucson, replacing Khalid Reeves, a sophomore from Queens, New York. Miner at the line. Harold needs 3 points to reach the 2,000 mark. 2 points would tie this game up. That's the start. That gives him a total of 10. Excuse me, a total of 12. Got them both. He's a point away from 2,000 in a brilliant 3-year career. The game tied at 33. It's been a long time between sips for the Trojans. 10 minutes of the first half and erased an 11-point SC margin.
We're not having Lorenzo Orr in a game like this to give Yaman Sanders and Mark Boyd a rest against this huge Arizona front line is really playing with one hand tied behind your back.
Underneath, Harold driving, reverse lay-in. That's it. 15 points. He's reached the 2,000 plateau.
How apropos did it be on a move like that?
They've stopped the game. Gonna have an official timeout. 48-47, Arizona by 1. Our congratulations, number 23. Here's something. We'll be back after this message. .47 Arizona. Harold, please stay. He just reached 2001 with this move up the middle. Cut off, goes underneath, and the reverse lay-in right over Rooks. Is that something else?
With his offhand, Rooks is 7 feet, goes around Womack, and the reason for the signs is right there.
2,001 points in 3 years, and he still has tournament play. Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had over 2,000 in 3 years. The only 2 players in the history of this conference ever to reach that kind of a scoring plateau. The signs are tremendous. In 30 years, Paul, I've never seen enthusiasm like this team has generated among the student body. And I got to tell you, there's even a sign over there that says Dwayne's World. That's for Cooper, of course. Shots back and forth, those 24 and 5. Cooper gives the ball to Minor, guarded by Womack. Minor, everybody in blue covering Harold Minor. Back out to Chapman.
Switching on the perimeter, switching defense against Harold Minor. You set a pick, they're going to come out and double him or switch every time.
Cooper down the left side. Minor from the corner, jump shot for 3.
He needed a jump shot to get back in his rhythm. Now USC's got to play some defense.
Looking to give it to Minor, who's well out on the floor. Adams sets a screen. Minor driving underneath, lays it on the rim. No, but he's fouled. Harold will go to the free throw line. The foul is going to be called.
Getting the ball on his hands. He gets grabbed there, and he's just taking the ball strong to the rim. Going to go to try to dunk the basketball, but meets up with a kid named Sean Rooks at 6'11", but Harold will get to the free throw line.
For Rooks, his second. Minor's got 18 points in the ball game, averaging almost 27 a game. Leading scorer in the conference. Among the top 5 scorers in the nation. 19 points for Minor. 55-55, deadlocked. SC's biggest advantage, 11. They've trailed by 3. Minor nails